Okay, now let's try solving this same problem using the percent proportion. All right, the percent, we don't know, out of 100 is equal to the part 8 over the whole 40. Okay, let's cross multiply. 8 times 100 is 800. X times 40 is 40x. Divide by 40 on both sides. And 40 goes into 800 20 times. Now, 20 would be our missing value, which sits right on top of 100, so 20 is our percent. So you can use either method to solve all these different kinds of questions. Okay, back to the lesson. You have some to try on your own. I really want you to pause the video and try out each problem to see if you can do each kind. One has you find the part, one has you find the whole, and one has you find the percent. Okay, now there are different ways that you could do each problem. I think I'll just work each one out. I'll stick with the percent equation since that is what the name of this lesson is. 11 is what percent of 50? Part equals percent times whole. We can divide by 50 on both sides. 11 divided by 50. 0.22. This question was asking for a percent, so that's 22%. Okay, part, percent, whole. The part equals the percent. Now we either have to write it as a fraction, 4 over 100, or as a decimal, 0.04. And times the whole, which we do not know. All right. In order to solve this problem, we would divide both sides by 0.04. 25 divided by 400 is 625. So that's our whole. What is 40% of 60? Here we're looking for the part. The part equals the percent. Again, we have to write as either a fraction or a decimal. I'll stick to decimal form. Times the whole. Here, we just multiply. 40%, 0.40 of 60. 24. That's our part. Hopefully you're getting the hang of these problems. Let's try some more examples. Which of the following is true or are true? Now here we don't have any missing values. We just may have an incorrect statement. So remember that our equation says part equals percent times the whole. In the first one, 7 is 50% of 14. Now, all of the numbers have a place. We don't have a missing value. We just need to know if this is true. So let's check it. Is it true that when you do 0.50 times 14 that you get 7? Well, if you think about it, of course it's true. 50% of 14 is 7. But you can always, just to convince yourself, test it out, and it does work. So basically we get that, yes, it does equal 7 whenever we multiply these two. Okay, so that one's true. 28 is 14% of 200. Let's test it. Is it true that when we do 14% of 200, or times 200, that we get 28? Yeah, we do. And that one's true. 6 is 40% of 14. Let's check it. 40% of 14 doesn't give us 6. It gives us 5.6. So these are not equal. So this one is not true. All right, let's try the last one. 40% of 35 is 14. Part equals percent times the whole. 40% of 35. Yeah, that gives us 14. So it checks again, and we have 3 out of the 4 true statements. Last part of our lesson.
I'm not sure what to do. It seems a little, I don't know, long? Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, when you have a word problem, you can still use your keywords is and of to try to help you figure out what the part and whole are. But don't let that overshadow your common sense. Just think about it. What is the part and what is the whole? In this problem, a hairdresser is paid $7.50 per hour, and after a year, he is to receive an 8% raise. Is the information in the letter correct? Okay, so he gets an amount of money, and he's going to get a raise. We have 3 numbers here. 1 must be the part, 1 must be the percent, and 1 must be the whole. The part is our raise. The percent is 8, so we can write 0.08, and the whole is 750. Again, like the last problem we just did, we're just trying to see if this is correct. So we don't have any missing values. Just need to get that out of there. But we just need to make sure it works. 8% of 750 would be 60 cents, or 0.6. 60 cents in money. And that does not match, oh goodness, that does not match what the letter says. So the information is incorrect. Last example. Suppose your friend has given you a gift certificate for a haircut. After the haircut, you want to leave an appropriate tip for the hairdresser. The receptionist says you should leave exactly $3 if you want to tip 20% of the price of the haircut. What was the price of the haircut? Okay, so we don't know the price of the haircut. We're supposed to leave a $3 tip, and that's supposed to be 20%. Okay, think about it. What's the part and what's the whole? You can even use your keywords here. Of the price of the haircut. So the price of the haircut is the whole. The price of the haircut is what we need to find. We don't know the whole. Part equals percent times whole. The part will be our tip, the percent, 20, and the whole is unknown. In order to solve this, we need to divide both sides by 0.20. 3 divided by 2/10 is 15. So $15 would be the price of the haircut. All right, that's it for this first lesson on percent.